Low battery, huh? Hey, YouTube. Baby needs no introduction. She's smiling. That's her tongue. That's her very friendly tongue. She's trying to tell you she wants to be friends. What say ye, Rat Rod? How goes it today? Huh? What's that noise? What's that incessant, loud, incredibly obnoxious, unpleasant noise? Oh, you're so loud. You're so loud. I'm so exaggerating. Okay, here we go with the sun in my eyes again. I'm doing the rat rod one-handed now because I have to take off my glasses. Got my eyes watering. What's with the altitude, man? Oh, squinting the eyes. That's very, very good. Can you get that? She just wants to go forward. She just wants to go up. She's such a friendly puppy. She's looking for trees and clouds to make friends with. And maybe some birds. I can't do nothing else, man. Sun's so in my eyes it hurts. And we're just going like so slow. If you know the speed of this thing, you know we're like totally going slow. Maybe I can put the sun in my back now. We might be protected by a cloud. Yes, indeed, a cloud. Let's fly. Come here, baby. Rat Rodison. Ho-de-do. You know, I couldn't get a flight without one ho-de-do. Can we see me? We love the rat rod. Look at that in the cloud. You probably don't see that. Let's bring him home. We're too high. Oh-de-do. Rat Rodison. Mother. Oh, middle finger to all the lost quads. You can kiss us in the dairy swear, derriere. It's right here. As long as I got that cloud cover, I'm good. But if that sun pops out, I'm a dead man.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And there goes your airplane.
Oh, yeah. I'm already tearing.
How high are you?
I'm legal, but yeah, I'm high.
What, 1,000 feet?
Oh, no. A couple 100 feet. Here she comes.
Dare I ask how much you got wrapped up in this thing?
This one, more emotion than money. Let's see.
Can I see it?
Yes, I'd love you to
Trust
see
me,
it.
I will not touch it.
I'd love you to see it. I'd love you to touch
I
it.
won't touch it.
I'd love you to touch
guarantee
it.
you that. I don't touch people's
Okay.
stuff.
You see the red light blinking in the back?
Yeah.
That's her telling me the battery's low and I should land her.
I'll tell you one thing I don't
love
like
this.
is people harassing other people with these things.
Oh yeah, man, I get it all the time. You to let them tell it I'm the devil.
Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
There was an incident, I saw it on YouTube.
Okay.
This guy whipped out the shotgun and blasted right out of the sky.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm on YouTube now. Well, I'm not live YouTube, if you don't mind. But this is recording. And usually my framing is all off, so the most I get is sky. The quad will be here, and I'll be recording sky over there because I'm bad at that.
$4.
Repeat that, because this thing might have lost you.
No, well, my brother was born in '61 and born in '68.
A Hemi
I
Cuda.
grew up with motorcycles.
Yeah, yeah. So you,
I don't know if we still have it. There's a picture of me in when I was in 1965.
let's get some
6 years
shade, bro. We
old,
can talk some more.
And I'm holding the rotor to a Jaguar. See that? I grew up around cars, motorcycles.
I love it. I love it. Man. My name is Mark, by the way.
Okay, you gonna leave now?
No, I just want to get some shade. I can't do too much of the sun. But dude, I love the conversation. And this, real quick, to answer your question, this was gutted from another quad that only cost you about 160, 170 bucks.
What does it cost to replace? Let's put it that way. That's how the insurance companies think.
If I lost this right now and had to rebuild it,
To replace it.
about 140 bucks.
That's not too bad.
Because I can get another one for 130,
You know what?
and I build the frame for 10 bucks.
Guy you said he had thousands.
Oh yeah. Some of them cost thousands.
Not hundreds, thousands.
Yeah, because you're dealing with all kind of other components and GPS and you know, I got some GPS quads, but even still, I've never paid more than 350 bucks for any quad.
But let me ask you, is this because you're great with putting together junk parts, or any?
No, it's I'm not that good. It's because I love the power of this, and I always wanted a better mousetrap, and I noticed that they sell these frames for people who do build quads. Right. So what I did was I just got a pre-built quad, like you know, like say you get a 60, you know, a Z28 or something, Camaro, and you just gut it and put it in the shell of something else.
It out.
That's all I did with this, and it turned out to be my favorite quad. The props on this come from probably a $500 or $1,000 quad, which is a Phantom 3.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you get significantly more lift with a four-blade prop?
You might. A lot of guys put 3-blade props, and I think they say they get more lift. I don't know the.
But then it can probably take more power to run.
Yeah, there's a lot involved. I don't, you know, the math involved, like the wattage and the amperage of the ESCs, which stands for electronic speed control, which is this. That has to be a certain amp and a certain wattage.
You're not talking amps, you're talking millivolts.
Or whatever, yeah, you know, but it has to have a certain type of power to send the signal to your motors.
Is it a 12 volt or 24 volt?
This system is a 3-cell 11-volt system.
12 volt.
So yeah, it actually is 12 something volts. And dude, I love it. It's one of my favorite quads. You can look it up online. It's XKX.
How much is that?
The controller comes with when you first buy one. It's called the XKX 350. You can get the whole thing for probably, you know, 160, 170 bucks. It used to be like maybe a $250 quad, well over a year ago. The problem with it was it had so much power, most people would usually end up thrashing them and breaking them. The body that it comes in cannot sustain the power and the thrust and the vibration that these ESCs and this motor produces. It's actually known.
In other words, too much engine, not enough chassis.
Yeah, that's
airframe in this case.
That's exactly how I feel, because mine is whisper quiet. If you pull a stock one out the box and fly it right now,
you'd hear it.
And then fly this, you'll be like, what did you do? Because mine is whisper quiet compared to the stock one. Because the stock one's vibrating and shaking all over the place. The motors literally want to just bust out of its body.
Then it's not very stable then.
Yeah, but it's a great quad. It's known as the 350 stunt copter.
Here's the thing. Trucks, particularly race cars or motorcycles, even more so. You do not have a stable chassis. And you don't want to have nothing to do with it.
You're through. I feel the same way.
You'll ride it one time, you get up, take it.
I'm done.
Because you know why? It does not inspire confidence.
It's funny. My bike was a rigid frame. I loved it to death.
That's a cruiser bike.
I'm 54 years old now. I would still cruise, but I couldn't see my soft butt on a rigid frame anymore.
No.
I still love wide glides. I love the idea of my handlebars being up here. I'm not really feeling the new trend of Harley, which now it looks like it has everything, including a toaster oven, stereo. They damn near got futons on the damn bike. Am I lying? You know, you see these guys.
The microwave.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, where is the fucking microwave? And they're like, oh, right here. No, dude, you know, my bike home, I had a Kickstarter with a 1-gallon teardrop gas tank. Everyone said, you don't want that gas tank. Get rid of that gas tank. You got to stop and get gas every 5 minutes. Yeah, but guess what? Every time I stop and get gas, I have to kickstart it. And every time I kickstart it, I feel like the baddest motherfucker on the planet. So, you know, it's give and take.
Do you realize if all motorcycles had Kickstarters, most of the people who ride them now wouldn't ride them?
Probably wouldn't ride them. The guy I bought the bike from, he probably weighed 110 pounds soaking wet. And you used to, I used to see him. It just never, I'd get on that thing. Oh man, I miss it to death. I had
let me tell you what my father used to
wide glide front end, just, oh my God.
1970.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember when they were building the reservoir in Cascade? We're talking almost 50 years ago.
Is that the Mulholland project? The guy?
No, that's the one that's by the, I guess it's some kind of correctional facility.
Right.
That came later.
Okay. The guy himself, Mulholland.
My father used to ride from Pasadena up there on a Norton.
Yeah, see?
Now remember, we're talking pre-101 days.
Yeah.
So he would ride along Colorado.
Uh-huh.
So you got to the 5, which is in Glendale.
Okay.
And San Fernando Road.
Right.
And then shoot north.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay. And he did it on a 1958 Norton Atlas.
That's cool.
See, that was motorcycling to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I see
Kickstarter, speedometer,
mm-hmm.
the headlight switch was on the headlight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I remember some of the guys had the suicide clutch. Remember the suicide clutch? You had to like drive like this with your hand down and shift gears, or was it the right side?
Oh yeah, I know.
You know, I'm telling you, I used to thumb my nose up at Sportsters, shovel heads, 4.5s. Now, if I seen a Sportster go by or a shovel head, a real shovel head,
I've seen one.
I would salute it and apologize for all the times that I snobbed it because I had a pan head. I was like, oh, I got a pan head, you know. I've seen Easy Rider probably 100 times. And speaking of racial things, you know the guy that designed Dennis Hopper's bike and Peter Fonda? He was a black guy. The Easy Rider bike was designed by a black guy.
One thing.
To say that, no, but to say any of these things, we risk so much ridicule. It's pathetic.
Yeah, but here's the deal.
You know?
Let's face it, to this day, and it's always been so, black people just don't ride motorcycles. They just don't.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends that do, but you know they won't.
If Honda had to rely on the black population of North America to buy the motorcycles, they would.
Yeah.
What would they be?
Well, now they would, because
not even now.
They're into the rice. I call them rice burners, the crotch rockets, and the I'm not in it. But the Harley thing, God bless them, man. But I'm not feeling putting a microwave, like you said, on a Harley. I
No. How about this? Any motorcycle.
Yeah.
Necessary.
Oh man, I tell you.
My Harley right over there.
God bless you, man.
No,
you do?
No, you don't understand. My bicycle. That's my
Oh,
Harley.
there you go.
That's my Harley.
There you go. I can't wait to get back on a bike. I'm dealing with a little health issue, man. But yeah, I miss it. And as far as a bike, if I did do a bike, it would look like I was back in the 60s or 70s. I don't care how oddball I would be. I would just sacrifice the rigid for some kind of soft tail. And I did have, they used to call them fishtail exhaust. It used to be made by a company called Paco. I would change those for like some what we call shotguns. The fishtails were the exhaust that came all the way back, and then they went up like this. Yeah, I would just come with some straights.
Some used to have the little small bikes.
Oh yeah. I remember, man. I'm telling you, you're taking me back. When you mentioned 1958,
that's when I was born.
That's when my Chevy, my favorite Impala, was born.
Now my father owned some BMWs. He had an R50, an R60, and an R69F.
Okay. See, it's foreign to me. It's really foreign. The only thing I remember about...
They were always expensive.
You talking about bike or car?
No, BMW.
The bike or
R50, which is 500.
Okay.
R60, 600.
Okay.
R69,
okay.
690.
Okay. Yeah, those are foreign to me. Those are totally...
I think the first one he had was the last of the shock with the arm, with the pivot point behind it.
Right. The only thing, like I said, the only thing non-Harley that I knew was Triumph, because my brother constantly tried to cram Triumph down my throat.
Look what Tridents are worth now.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Our last
right
fight.
About that one.
Our last fight was about his Trident because he done in with the Bonneville.
Right
yeah, I do. Before my brother, man.
No, but just as a memorial.
Yeah. I totally. He got rid of the Bonneville, got a Trident.
They make them again.
Rode it for about.
They make new Bonneville.
Yeah, rode it up for about 3 weeks and then broke it down and showed me drawings of this weird, creepy chopper that he was gonna build out of the Trident. And I was like, dude, it's way too far. He was into that custom bike type stuff. And I'm like, it's just too far gone. For one, it may never happen. You know, when you see people break down stuff to rebuild, sometimes they get sold as basket cases. And sure enough, I didn't wish it on them, but within a couple years, that bike got sold as a basket case. I remember him bragging about the extra gear because I think the Trident was like a 5-speed instead of a 4. Oh, he was bragging. Oh boy, you see this is nothing like your Harley, boy. Okay, whatever.
No. I want to tell you something that maybe he wasn't aware of. About sometime in the 80s, about 30 years ago, something like that, my father found, I don't know how he did it, all original Rickman 8-valve Bonneville head. All of them.
Okay.
You probably weren't even where they made them.
No.
4-valve per cylinder.
Triumph
Bonneville head.
That's crazy.
He showed it to me. I saw it one time, held it in my hand, gave it to my uncle, and that's the last I ever saw.
You know, I respect even a Bonneville right now. I totally respect him. Just the whole.
I'll tell you one thing. Spring that on those. Do you know anyone's in the Triumph right now?
Yeah.
Ask them. See if they ever heard of such a thing.
It should be on tape. I'm totally gonna ask him. I'm totally gonna ask him.
I mean, being recorded right now?
Dude, I'm wearing a camera. What do you think this is? Hopefully you're being recorded. That's why I asked you to repeat the whole.
Yeah, but don't get mad.
He's a damn Mexican. I'm telling you, man. People get so offended by this political correctness is the death of us. You know,
there's only one problem though. Minorities have bought into it.
They have, man. Look, most of my friends are Mexican. I still have. I have some of my old white friends.
Yeah, like I didn't guess by your shirt.
You know. I got some of my old white friends swastika down from, but that was their past. And as far as 20, 30, 40 years ago, man, one of my buddies, when my brother was really picking on me, I have a buddy that was full on, swastika here, swastika there, from his youth. And now we're like in our late tweens, early 20s. The guy had so much heart. When my brother was picking on me, he was like, Marky, just say the word. And me and your brother. And my brother was 6 foot tall Marine, 6'2". But my friend was this, what do you call him? Salt and pepper, full on red hair guy, freckle face, with the white pride, everything. And he had balls and he had heart and he was my boy. He never came with me with that full on, all blacks are degenerate nigger type of shit. He didn't do that. We became close. He was a racer. He was a street racer too, and his dad owned auto parts over here in North Hollywood way back in the day on Webb Street. And matter of fact, I think that was his last name was Webb. I'm not sure. I forgot.
I got something for you.
You know
where Kester is?
Where?
Kester.
Yeah.
Okay. Right above, just north of where the Buck pathway is now.
Mm-hmm.
There's not even a sidewalk.
Right.
Street,
right.
A wall.
Right.
Right. Well, on that building on that wall, maybe up to 5 years ago, you could see it faded out, but it was there. It used to say North Camp.
Really?
That was from the 60s.
Wow.
That was from the hot rod days. That was when you were a kid.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
And the valley when you were growing up was, man, you couldn't go 1 mile in any direction and see a hot rod.
Oh yeah, I remember.
No.
Juvenile Hall.
Friday night.
Wednesday night on Van Nuys Boulevard. Used to be the cruise night when I was a kid, and now they're bringing it back. It'll actually be next Wednesday.
So we're talking about late 60s, early 70s?
Late 60s, mid 70s, around the, remember the movie Aloha, Bobby and Rose? It was a hot rod car murder movie.
No, it was a B movie.
A B movie.
No, sort of like Hot Rods from Hell.
Yeah, it rose to fame. The theme song to it was Elton John's Benny and the Jets. Oh yeah, yeah. Back in like.
No, that's 73.
Yeah, remember the Billy Jack, Tom Laughlin.
Yeah,
you know, it was during that time. American Graffiti type shit. Okay, Van Nuys Boulevard, man, was like off the chain Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night, bikers, lowriders, hot rodders, and drag racers, and it was just, oh, it was nice. That's when they had a Tommy's on Van Nuys Boulevard.
Don't you wish you would have had that then?
Are you kidding me? Yes. Oh my God.
No narration, just the soundtrack and the visual.
Yeah, yeah.
You could probably sit there and watch like a TV show.
I caught the tail end of it with my Challenger, and man, I missed that car more than any other stuff I missed.
Compared to that.
Oh yeah. Nah.
Technologically, yes.
You know, it's a trip. Challenger only lasted what, 3 years? 70, 71, and 72. But then they came out with the retro Challenger. And I think that thing's been out, what, 8, 9 years now? Or, you know, I'm kind of getting tired of seeing it. When I first seen one, I was like, oh man, they killed it.
Nice looking cars, though.
They made a retro that looks like the Challenger instead of the stupid Mustang and the Camaro and everything else. But now I'm kind of tired. I'm like, oh, okay, you know. I'm going to get mad. The Challenger guys are going to get mad.
I saw an 01 or 2 vet. Yellow.
Right.
7,000.
Really? Running?
In good shape, clean. Check this out. This is how I am. I have a nephew who has the Hyundai, but it's really the Nissan.
Right, right.
So it was 25 and 27 and change. He fried the engine, so he lucked out and got the insurance. I mean, the factory had put another engine in it.
Okay.
Or else it would have been junk.
Right.
And he put wheels and that. Okay. I told him, I will buy that 01 vet, 16 years or 15 years older than your car. I will put less than the difference between what you paid for your car and what the vet cost me, and I will dust your ass.
Oh yeah, you'll kill him. You will kill him. You will annihilate him.
And that's how I am.
Yeah.
Because even if I were worth $300 million, I wouldn't buy a new vet.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Number one, as soon as you drive off the lot, right here from where you depreciate.
Yeah. This is a rental. It's a Nissan Frontier. I totally love it because I'm so tired of my daily driver, which is I had a Nissan Maxima.
I don't like
01. But if I were rich, yeah, I'd need a truck. I'm not doing any work anymore, but the beauty and the confidence that I feel behind the wheel of a truck. There's a pothole right up the street, Sherman Way and Haskell. That pothole knows me on a first name basis. He hates my guts and I hate his guts. And that son of a bitch has haunted me all the years I've had my Maxima.
You know why it's there?
Probably
I'll give you a political reason.
Poor infrastructure and all kind of shit.
Yes, but you know why?
Yeah.
Because they're more worried about spending money on all the little goody candy programs to appease the various groups.
Yeah. Well, dude, they'll put the money in the Pentagon before they put it in the pothole.
Okay. Now, do you know who Kamala Harris is?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know why she's senator? Because the right people in the state got behind her.
Oh, yeah, you know.
But here's the problem. She has no independent base. Here, I'll explain to you what I mean. She should realize by now she doesn't stay in line and doesn't parrot exactly what she's told. They can pull her for like that.
And so she'll probably toe the line.
Let me show you what you can do. All you have to do. She can turn their support to Loretta Sanchez, and you're cooked. Because you know what I would tell her? There ain't enough black people in L.A. County to even begin to put you on the ballot.
What about?
No. So they got you by the ovary.
Yeah.
You are owned.
Well, I'm going to say this on tape so they can hear it. What about Maxine Waters? I think she's a dingbat.
No, she's a nut.
And I can't. I really loathe her.
She's a nut.
Every time she opens her mouth, I wish she would go to the Korea that Trump and Putin so-called invaded. Did you hear that speech? At one point, she actually said that with Trump's help, Putin invaded Korea. Of course, she meant to say Crimea, but still, I want her out.
Are we talking about 1950?
No, she said it recently. Like this is part of her, let's assassinate Trump campaign. The woman is a dingbat.
No, she's a nut.
Yes. a loon, a crooked loon, whose husband is involved with all kind of bank fraud.
No. But even if she wasn't crooked,
yeah,
she's dangerous.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. They're all, dude. I'm just the left right now. We're done. All this old talking and offering an olive branch to the left, I'm done. If you tell me you're left, I'll listen to you, because.
You think I'm a leftist?
No. No. But if you were, you know what? If you were, you wouldn't have the patience to sit here and talk. They've shown themselves. They can't dialogue with anyone who's not left.
Why? Because they're totalitarian.
Yes, they're complete, and they got the nerve to be with this anti-fascist when they're more fascist than anything I've ever seen. They're more oh man, you know what? My channel will get banned because of this, but it feels so good to be able to say this. Dump truck, weird ass, zombie, goblin,
PC becomes suffocating.
Assholes. Yeah, man, they just, you know, I don't.
You know, wait. I got something else to add to you. Here's a twist that maybe you had not considered.
Okay.
Now, remember when Bush used to come out with that line called the soft bigotry of low expectations?
No.
Okay. President Bush said that liberals have, or he has that in the back of their mind, they have low expectations for black and brown folks.
Right.
So therefore, that is a form of bigotry because they don't believe we can do much.
Right.
And proof positive of that is what I said to you previously. The worst thing a black person can be in America is an avowed, strong, and intelligent, conservative, politically, culturally, and religiously.
I get it. I totally agree. You will be ostracized. You will be lynched.
You want to see Exhibit A?
If they find out your address, they will literally go to your home and march.
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah.
If you know anything about what he's been through, I need say no more.
I don't know what he's been through too much.
No, the Supreme Court justice.
Yeah, I know.
When he was nominated.
Oh, with the whole sex scandal and the whole he you know. Look
you know what was really there was something racial about that. You know what it is? She was accusing him of what? Sexual harassment. Mm-hmm. What is one of the taboo thoughts in the back of the mind of white people that have of black men?
Oh, we just can't wait to get some all the damn time.
You know what I'm getting at?
All the time.
Yeah. Okay. So, but think about that.
When
liberals do that, that's okay.
Yeah. I'm a card-carrying, full-fledged president of the Pervert Club, but I kind of keep it zipped. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm kind of honest about it, and I try not to let it lead me, like in my decisions, like politically and everything else. I don't care about appearances. I care about my safety. That's why a lot of my conservatism is sort of in the closet, and not to poke at gays, but my conservatism is in the closet because I've seen what the mob does to anyone who is contrary to their whole paradigm.
No, here's the earlier point I was
You've
trying
seen
to make.
the videos. You've seen them getting beat up. You've seen, oh man, does it make you sick to your stomach? If you came over here saying that you love Bernie Sanders, you're going to go home and give money to Bernie Sanders right now. Guess what? For me to want to do something to you violently or stop you, even though I loathe Bernie Sanders, I think he's just, oh my God, I don't want him. For me to bother you because of your belief makes me so un-American, it's pathetic. And they can't see it, and that's why they lose the moral argument all the time.
Here's the deal. Now, the left, white liberals like to portray themselves as protectors and friends of minorities, right?
While they take our guns and everything else.
That's a lie. Let me show you how I mean it's a lie. We have already established this idea that a minority who truly believes and espouses and lives the conservative ideology in their life, the religious life, the private life, the business life,
right,
will be excoriated, right, and expunged.
Exactly.
From their circle.
He will be tarred and feathered.
Because white liberals see minorities as nothing more than political props to achieve their end.
Absolutely. It's as plain as the nose in our face. The open borders, the votes, the illegal votes, the dead votes. How many? I have never seen so many dead people get out of the grave and vote in my life.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Check this out. It is said that Hubert Humphrey voted for affirmative action in the 60s.
Right.
But he had one pointed question. I want to guarantee that it will never become a quota system. Oh, yeah. Lying through their teeth.
Yeah.
Now, check this out. You should know this. Who do you think of the affirmative action as a way to address past grievances? Who do you think it was specifically targeted to help?
They'll say minorities, but
No.
it could
one
be.
Group in particular.
I'm thinking feminists.
Black men.
Okay.
Who do you think has ultimately benefited from it?
Feminists.
No, white.
Yeah.
Females.
Oh yeah.
So the one group who was really supposed to benefit, sorry guy.
Yeah.
And the group that didn't need it, we'll take it.
Feminists. That whole meme about unequal pay for equal work. Give me a break, dude.
Oh, I give you a perfect example. Of course.
Yeah.
And Wimbledon, they play. How many sets do the women play at Wimbledon?
Hi, puppies.
They play 3. The men play 5.
Okay.
So if you really believe in equal pay for equal work, that means the female champion should get the same pay as the male champion.
Right.
We'll try and run that past them and see what happens.
Oh no.
Am I right?
Yeah.
You say equal pay, equal work.
Dude, there's so many things I never took to consider. The man-hating agenda that's really behind a lot of the feminist memes. It's got nothing to do with equality. It's all about power. They do not want equality. They already know that they have more than their share of equality. They want absolute power. They want to castrate straight men.
But there's only one problem. If it ever came down to real shooting war, they wouldn't last with it.
Right. But other than that, let them say it. Let them say it. They will get up in your face and be violent to you because they're women. They're strong. But if you knock them on your ass, now all of a sudden, oh, you're a misogynist. You hit a woman. You barbarian. And here's one way you can really get them. They're supposed to be so loving and liberal and
they kill their babies.
And non-sexist, and they're supposed to be so accepting of any type of gay or bisexual type agenda, but as soon as a man does anything that may be forceful to a woman, they want to call you gay, and they call you gay in a derogatory sense. How many times have you heard a feminist come up to a man, and when the man hits her, she calls him a pussy? Well, are you paying me a compliment by calling me a pussy, or do you get what I'm saying? How fucking absurdly backwards is that whole way of thinking? They don't say you penis, you pussy.
Is?
Yeah. I listen to him.
It's a mental disorder.
Here it is. Hey, man, it's been a real pleasure. I won't be a stranger at this park. I'll probably lose some subs and some viewers today, but that's life, man.
Just be glad that you're in decent enough health to enjoy the day.
I am. Today's my mom's birthday. I'm going to go hug her and squeeze her. It's a pleasure, man. That was fun. I'm probably in a whole heap